Hey guys, I cannot believe the last 24 hours or so. 24 hours ago, I decided that I wanted to put out a video about the way that Girl Meets World had portrayed Asperger's syndrome and autism spectrum disorder, and that video has received more views in one day than I ever could have imagined. I'm nowhere near, the ranks of any of the YouTube stars by any means, but over 100 views in 24 hours just makes me feel so wonderful and so loved. Do apologize for the blanket. I'm very chilly. So I got a lot of really great feedback from this last 24 hours from that video. And I got one piece of feedback that I feel I want to address. It was posted on a public forum, and it started out saying that the person was tired of hearing about autism because it's not really an issue. They said that Asperger's syndrome isn't really autism, which it is. In fact, in the DSM-5, Asperger's no longer appears. It's just autism spectrum disorder. It's something that I actually disagree with, but it's the ruling that was made. We have to abide by it. The person continued on to say that they found it amusing that they diagnose every kid who's a little bit shy and awkward as having autism. It is incredibly hard to get an autism diagnosis for many, many people. Let me explain that. Autism is predominantly a male disorder. When a female, particularly a very bright female, goes through life, yes, has issues, but is misdiagnosed as either bipolar, depressed, etc., and then gets to adulthood and wants that diagnosis, even if every piece fits, it is very difficult to get the diagnosis. On all of the support groups that I'm a part of, I see it every single day. People even having issues getting their kids diagnosed because they try and try and try, and people don't see it. They don't see what the parents see. They don't see what the teachers see. They think with the idea of it's a masculine or a male disorder, or they think of it in the lowest functioning sense, and they don't look. And when you find someone that does look, that's great. But you know what? Not all of us have that opportunity. I went undiagnosed for 22 years, and it's not for lack of trying. My parents took me to every doctor, every diagnostician possible. And they thought they had the right answer for all those years. It was just not the correct answer. The next thing that the person said really bothered me. They said that they had a real disability, as opposed to my fake disability. First of all, in my last video, I thought I made it quite clear that I don't see my Asperger's as a disability. It does make things harder, but it also makes me who I am. But going back to the question of, is it a real disability? It is no less than anything else. I don't care what your feelings are about learning disorders, emotional disorders, processing disorders. It does not matter to me as long as you appreciate the fact that they exist. And what this person said made it seem like they did not feel they existed. They went on to say that I needed to give them a break because I have trouble making friends or concentrating in school. I don't really have any issues. They proceeded to say that they need to take a pill every day in order to survive. They don't know my medical history. They don't know my life. I have a whole list of things that I could talk about. I'm not going to. But to say from watching one video, or maybe not even watching it, because I honestly don't know that the person actually watched the video, since they didn't seem to get it at all, to say that they're more deserving of awareness than I am because they take a pill every day and therefore they have a real disability, I didn't even want to justify it with a response. And the last thing that they said was that they wished media would focus on things that really mattered instead of non-issues. You know what? I'm proud that the media is finally focusing on different people. That the media isn't just focusing on the stereotypes, but they're focusing on people with disabilities. That makes me proud. And it'll get to the point where all sorts of disabilities are shown. But for the time being, let's be happy with what we have. Like I said, I may not have been thrilled with the way that autism spectrum disorder was portrayed on the television show, but I was thrilled that they tried. So I did write this person an answer. And basically in my answer, I said everything that I said here in the video, but in case anyone else was feeling this way, to avoid any more messages being sent to me that were really just hurtful, I wanted to put this forth, and hopefully it will stop any of this hate that people have. I'm more disabled than you are. I have a bigger problem than you do. It's not a contest. We're here to support each other. That's what my channel is for. My channel was created to create a community. That's all I want. I want to open a discussion. So, the discussion's open. Until next time, this is an Aspie's point of view. Good night.